babies. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are not new here. My name is Sarah. I'm an intuitive tarot therapy reader, a life coach in training. I'm actually graduating this weekend, so then I will be officially a professional life coach. And then I also am a licensed Reiki practitioner. If you enjoy these videos and you resonate with me and you think and feel that you are called to use me as your personal services provider, I would be more than honored and very happy and blessed to be able to do that for you. If you enjoy these videos, please give a like, share, and a follow. We really appreciate it. My best friend and I bring these videos to you. We bring these videos to you just out of, it's just what brings us joy. It's what gives us purpose. It's fulfilling. So let's get into it. We are going to do a reading for the full moon upcoming. It starts on Saturday, but the peak is on Sunday. And then this full moon will be in the sign of Sagittarius. This is a great full moon for, well, always full moons are good for releasing, but currently the moon is in Scorpio. At the time of filming this, the moon is in Scorpio right before we go into the full moon in Sagittarius. So this particular full moon is great for releasing in the sign of Scorpio. And then as we move into the sign of Sagittarius, so the full moon, it is a wonderful time to be able to not necessarily manifest. I never recommend manifesting on a full moon. However, allowing and making space for the things that you want to come into your life. The abundance that is already fucking yours, babes. So let's get into this reading. Spirit, what are we looking for? What is the vibe for this full moon in Sag? Okay. I like this. And I honestly kind of feel that this was like a theme of this, because Sagittarius is a fire sign, and fire signs are really indicative of, well, first of all, this is a fire card. Sagittarius is indicative of, it can be indicative of some communication. Ooh, yes, girl. I actually really, really like where this reading is going. Wow. We're going to take that card. Okay. We're only going to do a really quick pull today, by the way. We're just going to go through this, and then I feel like this is pretty much the vibe that we need to have for, that we need to bring out for this. So let's go through this. Yeah. 8 of Wands, first card. 8 of Wands speaks of communication. For me personally, whenever I read and the 8 of Wands is pulled, it speaks of very quick communication, or very fast incoming communication. So you're going to be receiving some communication around something that you've been waiting on for this full moon. Whether that be something that you're releasing, and it can be communication from your guides. It can be communication from somebody here in the physical world. Take it how it resonates. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, these are general readings, so take it as it resonates and leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit, okay? Please. These are meant for a general collective. So 8 of Wands, we're waiting on communication. It's this communication that we've been waiting on. It's almost anticipated. We're sitting in this anticipatory energy. So the 5 of Cups immediately came out next. 5 of Cups speaks of a lot of grief or sadness, or heavy feelings, but specifically feelings that we have felt sad over. It's something that could have to do with an interpersonal relationship, whether it's romantic, platonic, or family. There's going to be a message coming in more than likely it's going to be from the physical person themselves that was involved in this sadness here. However, doesn't have to be. You could be getting downloads as well from your ancestors, your spiritual guides, your higher self, from the etheric realm and the astral plane. You're going to be receiving messages. Also, full moons are really, really powerful times to be receiving messages through dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. You're more than likely, if it's not from a physical person that a situation had to do with, where you're feeling a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, you're going to be receiving it from the higher realm, from your higher self, from your ancestors, from your spirit guides. It's going to be divine communication if it's not from the physical person in this world, in this reality. That being said, moving on, Temperance card is next, babes. So this is going to come up, this Five of Cups feeling, and it may be triggering, right? It may be triggering. It may be bringing up some icky feelings, some feelings that we just do not want to feel. It also may be facing something that is not optimal for our emotional stability. However, it's something that is necessary to be brought up again because the cycle of it needs to end. It's a cycle that needs to complete. There is something lingering for you, lingering in here. There is something that you have been holding on to and that you've been putting off dealing with. And this communication is coming in about it. Again, whether it's a physical person or whether it's from your higher self. There's communication that's going to be given to you about it, and it's going to be clear communication. And when you make the moves on it, Temperance, babe, it's meant to bring balance and peace into your life. The Temperance card I don't get very often, but when I do, to me, it reads as solace. It reads as just a feeling of you can breathe. Like there's a weight that's lifted and you finally see clearly the path ahead. You have clarity. You have stability in it, and it's not even a chaotic stability. It's a clarity and a peace. And it's facing these hard to face feelings and a hard to face situation is going to bring you the ultimate lift, if you will. It might be a few days for you to process the feelings, but the reason why this is coming up is because as we level up, the feelings that are brought up, the feelings that are triggered, they become more difficult to deal with. Why? Because we leveled up. Because there's more shit. There's more deeper shit to deal with. So once we face these hard to feel feelings, it sounds really, really goofy, but once we face that, Temperance is going to come in. It's like, here's what I'm hearing. It's like a wave of calm, a wave of serenity. There it is. That's the word I was looking for. A wave of serenity. You are at peace. Facing this is going to bring you so much fucking peace. So much peace. The next card we have here is the Hierophant. The Hierophant speaks of soul contracts, divine soul contracts. So this may resonate for you, for every single one of you in a different sense. But the two main things I'm seeing here, this sadness with this peace coming in, you have this realization here. And in this card, the Hierophant, in this particular deck, the depiction is this woman and she's holding this ball of light. And it's like knowledge. To me, today, it's representing knowledge. Like not just knowledge. Let me scratch that. Wisdom. Ooh, I just got chills. Throughout this situation, throughout these feelings, clearing them up, clarifying them, you come to a sense of peaceful wisdom. You come to a sense of serenity, and this offers you the wisdom to know that this was a soul contract that you're meant to have learned from and moved on, or this is a soul contract that you're feeling deep inside yourself that you should pursue. One of two ways. Okay? And if it's the one where it's a soul contract that you're pursuing, what you're doing now is clearing out the gunk, right? Clearing out the gunk, the ick, the shit, the triggers, the trauma. You're clearing that out. You're doing the work here. You're doing the work with this 5 of Cups, with facing that. You're clearing out the shits to make room for this divine soul contract to come in. Okay? So, again, one of two ways this can be taken. Last card we have here, babes, is the 2 of Crystals. The 2 of Crystals is another card that speaks of balance. 2 of Crystals is a similar theme to the Temperance card. The 2 of Crystals is a fine balance in the material world, in the real 3D world, where it's like playing in the original tarot deck. The 2 of Crystals card is this jester almost, where he's holding 2 crystals and he looks like he's dancing with them. And so to me, the 2 of Crystals has always been representative of a divine dance, a divine balance. You're balancing, you're ebbing and flowing, and the balance is coming into effect. It's good. We're figuring out balance in our lives. So really, an overarching theme here for this reading, if you take anything, what this full moon is trying to bring to us, if you allow it, if you let yourself clear your shit, okay? If you let yourself clear your shit, and if you let yourself, after you've cleared the shit, to sit in peace with yourself, it's bringing us balance. Yep. It's bringing us balance. All right, babes. I appreciate you, as always, tuning in for your, somewhat bi-weekly readings for each new moon and full moon reading. Again, thank you. I love you. If you feel called to use me as your personal services provider, please inquire by the information in the description box below, as well as in my YouTube bio. You can also feel free, if you feel called to donate to my best friend and I, who bring you these videos for free. We have our Cash App linked in the description box below. It's not necessary by any means, but if you feel called to, that would be great. All the proceeds would go to her because she makes these beautiful videos. She does the editing and everything like that. So I would personally appreciate it if you have anything to give, to honor with. But wrapping up, thank you again. I hope that you have a beautiful healing full moon in Sagittarius. And I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.